Hello, Bradley, and welcome to Movies That Made Me.
Thank you for having me.
So what I've done now, to begin with, is kind of squish together Wedding Crashers and The Hangover into a little section.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a massive compliment to begin with. I think you deliver the best seal impersonation in the history of cinema.
And the whiskers.
I think no one can rival you.
Wow.
And the oil's flapping. He's give me the eye drops. Thank you.
Has it ever been done before, though? That's the question. I'm sort of alone there. So it's a compliment, but there's no competition.
That might be the case. But I wanted to
I'll still take it. I'll still take it.
And I think you've also probably got the monkey crab walk thing as well.
Oh, from the football.
Woo, 17!
Yeah.
Woo, 17!
I don't think anybody
Monkey
else...
crab walk.
Yeah.
So it was a hybrid?
I'm thinking.
A monkey and a crab.
Go, Jeremy!
I never thought of that.
That's what makes it so special.
Yeah.
Do you have a story at all with Mike Tyson?
When we all thought he really hit Zach. Yeah, and actually Zach's beard had because his beard was so thick and very like a Brillo pad. So if when you touch it, it's like it keeps the indent. And his whole beard was moved over to the side when he stood up. It was terrifying. And the wind from, I mean, he still had it. You know, when they say like, I think Ed says he still got it. He still got it. It was terrifying.
That was Mike Tyson. Yeah, no shit, that was Mike Tyson. I'm just saying, he still got it.
He just comes up to us and then he just hit Zach and it was.
Buddy, you okay?
Yeah, we were terrified.
He had a beard realigning punch.
Yes, he did. That is a true story.
I love that.
Yeah.
Dude, don't freak out, but you need to look down. What?
I thought you might say the bit where Ed Helms has his own breasts.
Oh my God!
That was hilarious. It took hours and hours for that to put on. So he would walk, and he loved it. And so he would walk around the set without a shirt on for like hours while we were setting it up.
You went like this. Like, so proud of them. Oh my God.
Sit down, come on, sit down. We're 7 minutes in, no score. Come on, help turn the juju around.
I don't believe in juju, though.
Oh, come on, Mr. Excelsior. You want to be positive? Be positive. Sit down.
Let's jump over to Silver Linings Playbook. When do you think, is there a specific moment where you went, I think I'm friends with Robert De Niro?
You know, crazily enough, I can't believe what my answer is going to be. It was before that movie. It was on Limitless. We had done a movie called Limitless together, and that's where we became friends.
This has been a learning experience of my life.
I hope it has. I hope you don't think you've gotten enough from me. On to the next.
So by the time I did that, the truth is he really gave me the courage to play that character, because David O. Russell took a huge chance with me, and I was shooting this movie, Place Beyond the Pines. And I had no time to prep. I had like a week in between movies. And I remember Bob called me and he's like, you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. I was like, but Bob, I don't know. And he's like, no, you're gonna do it. You're from Philly, you're gonna do it. And I was like, okay, all right.
And in that film, how much of the dance do you still remember?
Jen would have to be here, and I would only know if Jen was here and we could do it.
Am I not good enough?
Do you know it all?
I know some of it. I think if Fell in Love with a Girl came on now,
Okay.
I think I could probably get my legs over your head.
I don't know if I'd catch you. I haven't been working out at all.
You can try, but it may not work out.
These lights are going to fall, I can tell you that.
That film and that fight that Jennifer Lawrence then later comes in on, do you kind of have to pinch yourself?
Yes.
It's all fucking ruined now. It's all ruined.
And then I remember it very well because I didn't know he was going to rip his shirt off. Do you know he takes his jersey off? Sure. Remember, we walk in there.
You loser!
He was so angry. And it was one of those moments where the whole crew was terrified. I mean, he was so real, and he was so disappointed in me. And I also remember there was a lot of people in that scene, so we had to shoot a lot of times. And I remember on my coverage, I asked him, I said, you know, Bob, can you just like just really lay into me like personal? And he's like, oh, okay. And then so we roll, and he's like, I don't know, you're a shitty actor. And I just started laughing so hard. It was amazing. Like that was his insult to me. Because I was like, wait, Pat's not an actor. Wait a second. I don't know. It elicited like the opposite. I started laughing so hard. And I thought, oh, that's what he really wanted to say to me. That's what he really wanted. He's been dying to say that.
Yo, whoa! What are you doing? This vermin speaks of affairs he knows nothing about. That is true. He has no respect. That is also true.
Let's jump to something entirely different, which is Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers. And I ask this question to a lot of people who play these extremely cartoonish, literally characters. How the heck did that happen?
You know, and I've asked them, because people have come up to me and said, that's not really your voice. And I always say, like, no, that's it. And then I think, like, did they do something to it? do you know what I mean?
Well, he don't know talking good like me and you. So his vocabularistics is limited to I and am and Groot. Exclusively in that order.
But no, I even asked the Russo brothers, literally the last time I just went in there a couple weeks ago for the next Avengers. And I said, hey, did you guys do anything? They're like, no. So, on the record, that is my voice.
You will not be taking our pod today, sir.
Well, are you making your voice deeper?
That was really fun because I had to try to find it, and I had this idea. At first, I was just literally just doing Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York. That was it.
Your friend can't look me in the eye. That's not an admirable characteristic.
And that didn't really work because we saw this sort of animatronic thing as I was doing it, and then it became like a hybrid of Daniel Plainview.
I drink your milkshake.
And Gilbert Godfrey.
See? Not so funny when it's your mother.
That's where we wound up. That's how I would describe Rocket's inspiration.
God, you're making me beat up grass.
Amazing.
Keep calling me Vermin Tough Guy. You just want to laugh at me like everyone else.
Now, I love the footage of you recording your lines because you do exactly what I do, which is you got the imaginary gun in your hand.
Yeah.
I live for the simple things. Like how much this is gonna hurt.
Again, were there moments going, oh, I'm doing this, aren't I? I'm actually...
What you saw was when I finally got these. The most embarrassing was trying to figure out, like, because I was like, wait a second, he's small. So at first I was like, should I be on the floor? And am I always looking up? But I can't really do the voice if I'm looking up all the time. So there was a lot of like very awkward crew member moments where they're just sort of like, what is this guy doing?
I'm gonna kick you! I'm gonna kill you!
I was like, can we just put the mic here and let me try to do this, you know? And it was like, no, dude, just stand up and do the thing.
So you talk and this mic picks it up. That's all we need.
That's right. Take it easy, Brando. Can we get claws? I just think I need claws.
Hey, we're not looking at you funny. You got anger issues. Mature yourself!
I certainly got the best image of Marlon Brando being in an Avengers movie, and I really want that to happen.
Well, you kind of got it with Josh Brolin, right? I don't know, that was Brando-like.
You're quite the fighter, Gamora.
For somebody who's playing, an 8-foot-tall purple man,
let me help you.
It was a bit too good.
Yeah, it was amazing. That's why that movie works.
Yeah.
Thanos is, what a character. The fact that he made you kind of go like, he's got a point. Right?
Killing half the universe, okay.
Titan was like most planets. Too many mouths, not enough to go around. And when we faced extinction, I offered a solution.
He's got a point.
Genocide.
And part of me is like, I'm glad he's sitting there in his chair with the sun coming down. I mean, I hate that half the world's dead, but sure. There's a part of me that he succeeded. And I don't know what that says about me.
Did you fully realize what you were getting into? Because obviously Guardians of the Galaxy came out, in whatever the phase they call it, second phase or whatever it is. It was an established, successful franchise, and then you joined and it just...
I've had a lot of folks try to kill me over the years. I ain't about to be brought down by a tree and a talking raccoon.
A tree and a raccoon. Like, is this gonna work?
Yeah.
What's a raccoon?
What's a raccoon? It's what you are, stupid.
Ain't no thing like me except me.
So, you know, they shot the movie and then I come in.
Sure.
So they shoot the whole film, and then I come in, and then they re-edit it based on that. And it's like cheating because I get to improvise off of, and they don't get to respond. So Rocket gets the last word.
Beautiful.
I remember there was this thing with Benicio del Toro's character.
Beyond compare.
Rock is just laying into him.
Blah, blah, blah. We're all very fascinated, Whitey, but we'd like to get paid.
I remember thinking, like, this is horrible. Like, he couldn't even respond.
Deal with it.
Music is essentially 12 notes between any octave. 12 notes and the octave repeats. It's the same story, told over and over. All any artist can offer the world is how they see those 12 notes.
Now, I was kind of prepared for A Star Is Born being so emotionally wrecking by watching American Sniper. When you took on this film, you are making a remake of an original. It is a well-worn story, but you made it so much your own. With a film like this, I'm going to ask the question you shouldn't ask as a professional interviewer. What attracted you, wait for it, I've got to say it, to the project?
Well, I'm so glad someone's finally asked me that. I've been preparing this. I still haven't figured out the right answer. So bear with me. I've always wanted to direct movies since I was a kid. And I bet the great pleasure of working with David O. Russell and Clint Eastwood and Todd Phillips and J.J. Abrams, and who've really allowed me to be a part of their process, especially David. There's no way I would have been able to direct a movie if I hadn't done those movies with him. There were a lot of things I knew that I wanted to examine, like trauma as a child, family, a love story, and I wanted to be with music. So that's how it happened. It was almost having something I wanted to say and investigate, and then oh wow, that's already a property that Warner Brothers owns. Let me write it.
Talent comes everywhere, but having something to say and a way to say it so people listen to it, that's a whole other bag.
Because to me, at least, those two characters don't resemble the other characters in the other movies. Really, for me, at all.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void?
Now, I know this is a big question, but why Lady Gaga?
There's no movie without her. The minute she decided to embark on this journey, then the benefit is that I co-wrote it, so I was able to write it for specifically this actor.
Is that me?
That's you.
You just write that now?
Yeah.
A character that would hopefully bring out the best in the actor playing it.
I'm off the deep end.
She is extremely good.
Watch as I dive in.
And your chemistry is incredible. She's credited as Lady Gaga, but you can't call her on set anything but Stephanie, right?
I would call her Ali.
You'd call her Ali?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
For change.
There are some extraordinary songs in this film.
And in the bad times I fear myself.
Were there moments where you found yourself, either you were singing them or they were being sung by Ali, that you thought, this is amazing?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void?
I mean, we didn't settle until we felt that way about almost every song. Yeah.
And with the songs, are we going to see a Bradley Cooper album anytime soon?
God, I hope not. Yeah. It's like, and if it does, find me and say, stop it.
We've talked about this. We've talked about this. I'm going to put my foot down now. It's a no.
And
you're killing me.
That was the most inauthentic.
You're killing me. I was thinking, no matter how I make a reaction,
yeah,
it's going to seem
we'll
sarcastic.
We'll both look this way as we're talking.
1.